Hey, breaking news. The Senate voted 62 to 36 to terminate Biden's COVID national emergency. So if you think we're still in a COVID emergency, I have a bridge to sell you in Florida. Okay? That's what they used to say when I was a kid. 62 to 36. Not even close. So I don't know how you would justify a COVID emergency at this point. Here's all the people. Here's how they all voted. I'm not going to show you. But Biden has already promised to veto it. If it passes this resolution, the president will veto it. So he wants to keep his emergency powers. Even though he said on 60 Minutes, COVID's over, the emergency's over. And here's 8 of the 13 Democrats who voted yes are in cycle. I don't know what in cycle means. In cycle in 2024. I guess that means they're up for election. I think that's what in cycle means. Yeah, that's what that means. And so 8 of the 13 Democrats who voted yes are in the cycle. Yes meaning yes to end it. Well, that's good that they did that. Look at all those Democrats. And update, Senator Schumer's office says he was mistakenly tallied as a yes in yesterday's resolution to terminate the COVID national emergency. Senator Schumer was mistakenly recorded as a yes. That is not his position. It will be corrected later today when the Senate convenes. But now people are upset at the Democrats for switching over. And they're calling them out. Colorado, Virginia, Nevada, West Virginia, Arizona, Montana, New York, and Connecticut Democrats voted to end the COVID emergency. That tells you how comfortable they're feeling about 2024. I'm going to guess it means that they're not feeling comfortable about 2024, right? That's what that means? That's what you take that to mean? Yeah. So they're saying that the Democrats feel the tide in the country is against this goddamn COVID emergency being extended and all the bullshit lockdowns and mandates that went with it. They were all bullshit. All of it. It was all bullshit. And people are waking up to that now. We woke up to this at this show because we looked into it when nobody else would. And then we would tell the truth when nobody else would. So Arizona is screwed. Both Kelly and Sinema voted to continue the COVID emergency declaration. This guy, I don't know who this guy is. Prashant Bhushan. He's got over 2 million followers on Twitter. And he tweeted out, "Will be stupid and suicidal for Joe Biden to veto this Senate resolution to terminate the COVID emergency. There is no basis to continue with this emergency now, except for the Biden administration to continue to have draconian powers. COVID restrictions are very unpopular, must end now." So I don't know who that guy is. Do you know who that guy is?
He's an Indian public interest lawyer in the Supreme Court of India. He was a member of the faction of the India Against Corruption movement, known as Team Anna.
Oh, okay. So he's right by that, by the way. He's right. The COVID narrative is turning very unpopular. But Nina Turner, she's calling out every Democrat who vote. So do you see how the parties have flipped? Do you see how now Nina Turner and the people who are solid Democrat, Joe Biden, Blue MAGA, they flipped from being lefty to righties. Like being for authoritarian emergency use, that is not a lefty position, Nina. I know you know that. And I know that you guys don't give a shit. You're against free speech, which is a classic lefty position. And you're supposed to be against authoritarianism. You're not. You're for it. You're for both those things. And you're for war. I know you didn't vote for war, but if you were in Congress, you would have. Like everybody else in the squad, you would have disappointed us. You already told us you would. She calls out every Democrat who voted for you to get rid of this ridiculous, counterproductive COVID emergency. She calls them out. Hickenlooper. Hey, we see you. What are you doing? What are you doing? You think this is doing something? We see you. How about you? Oh, look, she's going right after Majority Leader. She puts it in caps. We certainly see you. Look, she's fighting the establishment. It's all a performance. This is all theater. This is all theater. Because when push came to shove, she defended politicians against healthcare activists. This is all bullshit. This is all virtue signaling. And she's not going to say anything about the war, will you? Anyway, I don't know really what she's saying every day because she blocked me on Twitter. Just so you know. So the Senate votes 60. Here it is, 62 to 36 to terminate COVID's national emergency. The tide is, and the Senate is the conservative body. So I think the tide has turned, and I think the COVIDians are in for a wake-up call. And we'll see how 2024 goes, huh? We'll see you November 19th and 20th in Austin, Texas. November 26th, that's the Saturday after Thanksgiving in Burbank. And then all December, we're going to be in Los Angeles doing Friday night shows. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all the tickets and become a premium member. While you're there, you get all of our videos unedited. jimmydore.com, not Jimmy Dore Comedy.